Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter and I am here with another Halloween edition DIY. Though if you're like me and have a love of skulls, these can be used any time of year. This is going to be 3 ways to decorate skulls. And these I bought last year. You know me by now. I buy them in the sale and then I use them the year later. That's how I roll. But obviously you can get these anywhere this time of year, so pound shop, great place I like to go for cheap things like this. I know the range have a lot of stuff in. Pound stretchers as well, I always forget about them, but somebody mentioned them the other day and I was like, oh, well, what Halloween stuff do they have in? So I have 3 different skulls. I've got this purple, like a faux velour type. I have this, what is this called? Like petal? I don't know, its jaw moves. And this one was like a bone colour and I didn't like it. So I just spray painted it black. And I will say, oh, I think my dad stole it. The spray paint from B&M's, I think it's either £2 or £2.99. Very good. This was just 1 coat. Amazing. Done. Dried really quickly. Good coverage. So I think the first one we're going to start off with, oh, I'll bring that back in. This is just a roll of masking tape I'm using as a support, so you can see what I'm doing. The first thing I want to do is, where are they? These, move that out of the way. Butterflies. I apologise. I don't know where these came from. They're either from somewhere like B&M's, the Pound Shop, the Range, something like that. They're actually feathers. I think they're butterflies. So I have these like yellowy ones and these silvery ones, and they came on a wire, but actually when I pulled them off the card they were attached to, the wires came off, which was lucky because I didn't want the wires. So there is the skull. I'm just going to put it that way for now so I can work on it, and I'm just going to use hot glue for this. So let's see. I just sort of want to decorate the skull with these. Oh, see, a wire. Do you think that'll just cut off with scissors? Yes, it did. Okay, so I'm just going to put the hot glue along the body. Stick it on. This is quite a look. Quite bougie skull, isn't it? So we have that. Ooh, so I want one down there like that. I think I do. Now I love the hot glue because it just grabs instantly. Okay. Oh, I think I'm going to put one down there as well. I do have this hole here and I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm just going to ignore it, pretend like it doesn't exist, because when it's down flat you can't really see it. That one there. I think I'm going to put one quite far back up there. My initial thought before I found these, actually I stole them. I didn't steal them from a shop, I stole them from my mum. She has these boxes of craft supplies and she's been trying to whittle them down, and when I said what I want you to do, she just went, take a look. So I didn't steal them, I had permission, but it sounds better when you see you stole them. But no, my first idea was finish that trail of thought. What was my first trail of thought? Die cut, or just cutting them out of cardboard. But when I saw, this was also my mum's. I literally just made it. But when I saw this, I thought this needs something more fancy than card. You know what, I feel like I put that in the wrong place, and if I peel it off, it's just going to peel the blue off. Double stick that back down there like that. I just feel like I needed something there. I mean, we could do that and I can put a little one there. I think it does need like one more. Hold on. I think it needs one back there. And I'm sorry you can't get a very good view of these the way I am filming. But it took me so long to get my camera set up just so. I will post pictures on Instagram. How about that? And then we've got 4 on that side and 3 on that side. Oh, I don't know. Do I have any more of those colours? Look, because they're like really, they're a bit, I want to say kiddish. I do, I have another one. Oh my goodness, I just knocked a can of pot over. Put that one there. I mean, if we're going to do it, we might as well go all out, mightn't we? If you're going to do it, just do it. Oh my goodness. That looks so cool. With these butterflies. Amazing. So that is our first skull done. Second skull. Along similar lines. Oh, I'm just looking at that other one again, but with flowers. So I have these flowers and I cannot remember where they came from, but I also have these, sorry, that's just a message, paper flowers that I got from Home Bargains. They come in a pack like this, and I'm going to say they're like 69 pence. Very cute. So I've gone for like a pinky and a black. I think they'll just go really nice on here, but I don't like this yellow in here, so I'm thinking, can I paint it? So just get my messy mat. So I got some new white paint as well. Helps if you take the metal film off. I'm only going to need a little bit. So what happened? A lot came out. But I just want a really light pink, so I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Ooh, apparently a little bit of red goes a long way. And that white comes out quick. Okay, that's close enough. And can you see that flag? It's been tormenting us all day. I'm getting all over the petals. Oh, actually, no such thing as mistakes, just happy accidents. There we are. So these are all now painted. They're still wet, but you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, and then with the extra paint, I just used it on some scraps of paper. I'm sure we will find a use for them. So I want one is if he's biting it at the corner of his mouth. Again, just going to use the hot glue. Put a load on. Do we have that? Trying to like, ooh, I have this. I have a sticky thing. It's not really wanting to stick. Okay, now it's sticking. And I want to do like 3 up here. So 1 there. Put another stick in my glue gun. One there. And I'll show you this when I'm done, because I've now just realised you can't see what I'm doing. So we have 2 above his eye. And 1 around the back way. And then these paper flowers. So I've got them all. I want to do 2 in the eyes. Oopsie. My glue gun wants to go on a jelly, like so. I want to do 1 bullet up on the chin next to that first flower. And then, do we have any more? Yes, we have 3 more. I want to do 3 sort of around these top flowers somehow, I think. Right, I see a spot for the big one. Ow, 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 bit my thumb, bit my thumb. Please be careful when using hot glue. See, oh, a spot on the back up here. I think I'm going to put the 2 of them there actually. You can't really see them, but if you're coming at it from a different angle, you know what I mean. I'll definitely have to get some shots of these and put them on the end. These are so cool. So now we have the final skull. And this is something I did a few years ago, but I think I sold them all. I wish I'd kept at least one of them. And basically we're just going to decorate this up with flat back pearls. And I'm just going to decorate it up a smidge. So I'm also going to put a large pearl bead. Well, it's not a real pearl, unless it is a real pearl. Oh, then we're in the money. In his eyeball. So for that, I will use hot glue. Like so. But because these are so small and fiddly, and I have these little things that I could put on my fingers, but then I can't get the gems off. So I think I'm going to try and use some Yoo-hoo glue. I'm going to put a book down just to catch any drippy bits. So let's see. I sort of want to, like, if I draw on with a pencil that I can't say it. So we'll just have to guesstimate it. Let's go for a mid-sized bead first off. And I think I should have had tweezers for this. Because my fingers are going to get very sticky. Tweezers, my diddy tweezers. I'm just going to continue up to about this point here, come down in like a triangle, and then continue doing a triangle down here, and we'll see where we go from there. And there we have it. There's something a little bit Terminator about it. I think it's the bulging eye. I don't know. I did debate going in to the eye socket, but I'm so sticky. It's a messy job, but I did just put some on this little chin here, just to sort of give it a bit of balance. Very glitzy glammy. And that's just upscaled a cheap plastic skull. I wanted to say pumpkin, I had pumpkin in my head. So just to recap, here is our butterfly, veloury, bougie, but quite angry skull if you look at his eyes. which I just think makes it even better, because you shouldn't be angry, he's covered in pretty butterflies. And I think this one is my favourite, and I'm wondering if it's like this petroleum bluey colour, but just with the flowers. And remember, I will be posting the pictures on Instagram of all of these. And then our Terminator Pearl skull. And I am still debating filling that in. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And I also think I'm going to have to spray this with some clear lacquer, because I have had a little bit of chipping on the paint where I've caught it, and I'm just, for now I've coloured it in with a Sharpie. So just be mindful of that. So there are our skulls all ready for Halloween, or if you are a skull lover, every day of the year. So this gives you some inspiration on how you can just sort of upgrade your cheap pound, well, they're not necessarily pound shop, but they are affordable skulls, just to make them a bit more glitz and glam and bougie. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I think we should just leave with that one sitting there like that. I glued his mouth shut though, which was unfortunate. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.